So this is part 2 of my little unboxing video that I decided to do, and I've got this guy open on his selfie stick, and I'm just kind of playing around with some things. I've been watching some reviews, and this guy has about 2 hours of internal recording based off the settings that I've got on right now, which is just 4K 24. And I think that's really cool that DJI decided to do that, because a lot of times finding a good micro SD is one of the first things that I do to try and put in these guys so that I've got lots of recording time. So it's cool to have that extra little backup in there. Another thing that I really liked when I was fooling around is the shutter speed on this camera is way faster, and that is so freaking cool. I love taking photos with my GoPro. I have a bunch of them on my personal blog page and stuff like that. The problem with taking photos with a GoPro though is that it would just take so long. Like, it was literally like you'd snap it and I'd have to hold it there for like 3, maybe 4 or 5 seconds sometimes, depending on what type of photo mode I was in. And that can just be a little lengthy. When you're out snapping, you just want to snap. When you do photos with this one, I want you guys to see how quick this shutter speed is. So I'm just gonna take a picture of you guys real quick. Ready? Done. That is perfect. I freaking love that so much, because that gives me the ability to quickly flip over. I can snap a thumbnail real quick if I want to. I can quickly take a picture of something later for a photo album if I just want to have that action camera wide angle field of view look. It is so much faster, and literally just fixing that shutter speed is gonna change the game when you're out in the field. Subject tracking. Okay, this is cool. Okay, so this I think is basically what DJI came up with to kind of give the Action 5 the same capabilities as the Pocket 3 when it follows you around the room and stuff. Instead of following you because it doesn't have a gimbal, it literally just locks onto you and kind of video crops, I guess, in camera and keeps you in focus, which I think is so cool. So let's give it a try. Yeah, so I think it's on right now. Yeah, I can see the little thing shifting on the screen. That's so cool. Wow. Very cool. And from what I understand, you can change this to portrait mode as well. So even if you're recording horizontal like this, you can make it so that it crops it and keeps you in focus for like when you're making reels and stuff like that. That is so freaking cool. I love it. This one doesn't have to do so much with the camera. The selfie stick, I actually really like this selfie stick. But I really like the GoPro Shorty because, again, it didn't have a big footprint and it was just easy to use. This one is kind of like the GoPro Shorty 2.0 to me, because it can be this small, which was about the size of the original selfie stick, but it can also extend very far. Like, I feel like that's a really good size to give you some good range. Let you guys see that. How far away I can get and get all that stuff in the background. Like, that's pretty good. And then on top of that, it's still even got your little feet. So I've got a lot of flexibility for setting this thing up, taking pictures of myself, vlogging myself, setting it up to take a shot of me off doing something in the distance, whatever. Really love the front-facing screen on the front of this. Not only is the front-facing screen touchscreen, swipe to unlock. There we go. So I can do operations from the front, and you guys can't see this, but when I'm doing the front-facing screen as my operating place, the back screen locks and vice versa. So that's a cool little feature. It's nice and big also, so I can see everything that I'm doing very easily. I know Ace Pro, when they released theirs, they kind of got rid of that front-facing screen, and they made it so the screen could flip up and turn into a bigger one. I don't mind that design, but I kind of like it to just stay compact how it is in this little camera form instead of adding something on top of that. This to me is like the perfect little action travel, throw it in your bag and just record whatever form factor for doing that stuff. So I feel like that's good for a quick little first impressions review of the Osmo Action 5. I've already got it in my task manager to start putting together some videos to test this thing, run it through its paces, and compare it to its other cameras. So I am super excited. If you guys want to check that out, you can follow our YouTube, you can follow our TikTok channel, and check us out on Instagram. We'll be dropping all sorts of reels and videos on those channels for you guys to enjoy. Thanks.